Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
In 2018. That is what the jibber jabbers are saying right before the market crash of 1987. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Sorry about that. 1987 doesn't sound any different than today. Same thing. In fact, when you look at the 1987 crash and compare it to what we're doing today, where we are today in the economy, it's scary. They're almost the same. Exactly the same. It's incredible. Listen to this.
Well, I'm more positive, I think, than either Marty or Mary. But I think sometime between now and maybe the end of the year or the end of the first quarter, that you'll see the market in excess of its recent highs.
What do you base that on? Why do you disagree with that?
Well, I would agree with Mary in that I think we're due for a rally in the bond market. And I think we will see some improvement in terms of the trade numbers as we go forward here.
Exactly what they're saying now. Unbelievable. History repeats itself. I like to say the clock comes back to 12. You can kick it, you can stomp it, beat it up, blow it up. The clock always comes back to 12. 1987, we had one of the biggest one-day drops in the history of this market, 22%. That is going to be nothing compared to the drop we're going to see in this market between now and the fall. And that's why I am holding a first-time webinar on how to protect yourself, how to make money, how to identify when your favorite stock or your favorite stock group is ready to go down, is ready to correct, is ready to crash. From 12 to 3 this Saturday, and it's archived for 2 weeks, so if you can't make it, I am going to show you on charts, I'm going to show you so simple that you can sleep at night. What to look for. What do you have to look for? What do you have to see? What tells you when the market is going to collapse? The most important indicators, but nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody talks about the 10-year Treasury yield because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know what's going on when the market is getting ready to correct or crash. The yield curve. Nobody wants to talk about the yield curve. Big fancy word. Yield curve. They make it complicated so you don't want to hear about it. All it means is when you have the 10-year Treasury yield at 3% and you have the 2-year Treasury yield at 2.5%, that is bad. And as that 2.5% on the 2-year Treasury yield starts climbing, and then when it meets the 3 and it inverts and it's higher than the 10-year Treasury yield, that means a recession is coming. It has not ever been wrong. The last 7 recessions, we've always seen the same thing, where the 2-year Treasury, that yield or interest, starts going up, then it's the same as the 10-year, then bypasses it. It inverts. And you should be looking at that all the time. I look at that all the time, every day. Ask my gang. Every morning I report on where is that 10-year Treasury yield. Because the 10-year Treasury yield, the 2-year Treasury, so important. But the 10-year yield tells you everything. That's why I think it's so important if you take... Look, this is going to be one of the most important webinars I ever given. Now, it's limited to 75 people. I told you why. Because every time I do a webinar, we have many people who will call back. These are new people who want information about Phil's Gang. How do I join? And we can't have one time we had over 200 people. We couldn't service them because we can't talk to everybody. So we decided to limit it to 75 because this way we can service them, we can talk to them. So after the webinar, when they call back or during the week, okay, we can talk to each one of them, give them information how to join the gang, what's the gang's all about. You can't do that when there's no limit. If you have 200 or 150 people, you just can't service them. You can't talk to them. That's why we do it. It's not to give you this urgency. I always fill up my webinar, especially, with shorting. Are you kidding? I'm going to give you the insight as to how these markets, tell you they're ready to drop. It's unbelievable what's going on. This 1987 crash, when you really go back and look at it, and you look at today, they're so similar. We keep hearing how strong the economy and the consumer is. We hear that every day. The economy's strong, the consumer's strong. That was the same thing they said leading up to 1987. It was a lie then, and it's a lie now. The consumer's not strong. The consumer is dying. He's a debt slave. The consumer right now is a debt slave. All he's doing is adding more and more debt. He's using more and more credit cards. His wages haven't gone up. His wages have been stagnant since 2010, 2009. He's not making more. Prices are going up. His wages aren't going up. The economy's not growing. Matter of fact, our debt is growing faster than the economy. But here we have credit cards. The people who issue credit cards, they don't care. There's 435 million credit cards in circulation. And more consumers are missing payments. And every 3 months, the lenders then issue another $18 billion in debt. They keep forcing debt to these people. They don't care if they save anymore. They tell you not to save. They discourage you in saving. What they do is they tax you if you save. They brought your savings almost down to nothing so they could give near zero interest rates to Wall Street, to hedge funds, to the 10 percentile of the population who control 85% of the stock market, who enjoys these big stock market gains of 237, 257%, while the savers have nothing. Stored credit cards, debit cards, ridiculous. Save 15% on a purchase. What are you, nuts? Boy, do they suck people in. Don't have to pay anything for a year. What? These store credit debit cards should be outlawed. It's bad enough that the banks have folks in credit cards over $1 trillion in debt, these folks. They can't even pay their credit cards. Just think of how many credit cards are in circulation. Even more now than in 2012. This is what's going to take this whole stock market down again. That's why we're going to have a crash. That's why I'm reaching out to you and say, at least let me present to you in the 3 hours that you can have for 2 weeks, it's archived, to show you how to protect yourself and identify if you're in a 401k How do you know to protect yourself? How do you know when this is going to happen? I'll show you how to do it. It's really easy, and to make money at it. It's no gimmick. It's unbelievable what's going on. The economy, if it was doing so good, you know, people. I keep hearing every day, you know, the savings are low. They say, well, that means the economy's good. No, wait a minute. When the economy is good and wages are good, people save more. When the economy is bad and wages aren't increasing, their savings go down because they have to dip into their savings as their debt keeps going higher and higher. When you have total consumer debt that just in this first quarter of 2018 increased by $184 billion, are you nuts? We'll be right back.
Information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Attention all listeners. As this bull market hits its 9th year up over 300% since 2009, why aren't you in this market making profits? On Saturday, May 12th, Phil Grandy and philsgang.com will host a powerful online stock market investing live webinar that you don't want to miss. In this webinar, you will sharpen your investing skills that focuses on technical charting and pattern recognition. Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang professional instructors will prepare you for a market correction. You'll learn how to spot stocks that are breaking out, learn how to short stocks, and learn how to identify buy and sell signals. All this for only $70. That's this Saturday, May 12th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. The Phil's Gang Online Investing Webinar, and it's archived for 2 weeks. Sign up today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Don't wait. Sign up today.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know the president called the stock market spot on.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And interest rates are on the rise. So join me for my special shorting webinar that's going to be held May 12th from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern. Just $70. Archived for 2 weeks. Register now. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG. If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
This is a great time to join philsgang.com. We now offer Phil's MV2 video stock program. Phil chooses the stocks, and we post short and easy-to-follow videos that guide you into making profits in the stock market. Just log in to philsgang.com and follow Phil's investing recommendations. It's that simple. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. And join Phil's Gang today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know the president called the stock market spot on.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And interest rates are on the rise. So join me for my special shorting webinar that's going to be held May 12th from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern. Just $70. Archived for 2 weeks. Register now. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. I have people waiting for your call if you want to register for my online webinar. I'm going to be talking specifically on how to make money shorting a stock market this Saturday, 3 hours, archived for 2 weeks. Very important. Anybody can come to it. Don't have to be a gang member. It's going to be best $70 you invested in yourself. If you have a 401k, do you want to get caught this time? You want to get caught this time like you did last time? It's amazing. Nobody's talking about it. I mean, believe me, I don't want to give up a Saturday to do this, but I think it's very important. Nobody's talking about the similarities right now that are same as leading up to the 1987 crash. You know, I get so sick of hearing all this crap, like the manufacturing renaissance. It's coming back. Manufacturing's coming back. Bunch of crap. It's never coming back. It's impossible. It'll never come back. But boy, every time we get into the election time, these last few elections we just had this week and last week, they were talking about the same thing. Oh, we're going to bring back, we're going to bring manufacturing back. Going to bring manufacturing back. Never going to happen. The stock market. All we hear is how strong the market is.
Employers continue to create jobs and they're raising wages.
Really? When's the last time you got a significant wage increase? We just got the numbers in April. It was 4 cents. 4 cents for the month of April. What are your premiums? Your premiums are going up 30, 35, 40, 45, some places 60% on your health care.
When I look at the economy, I'm pretty excited about where we are in the economic cycle.
How can you be excited when, if you go all the way back 10 years, our economy has not in the last 10 years hit 3%. Here we are 10 years later, we still haven't hit 3%. So what's he excited about? It's all lies. Back in 1987, right before the crash, interest rates were rising. Guess what? Interest rates are rising. It's the kill of the stock market. And this whole stock market, remember, has gone up for one reason: stock buybacks. The stock buybacks artificially pushes up the stock price. Stocks are overpriced by 30, 40, 50, 60%. Your 401k, those stock prices are all the way up 40, 50, 60%. They shouldn't be there. And you think somebody's going to tell you? So at least I can show you on a simple chart, color-coded chart, how I do it, how my gang do it, how we're going to be prepared. I'm going to give you one stock. It's called an inverse. All you need is one stock. And you can hedge your 401k. You can, I promise you, you can hedge your 401k. I'm not telling you when the market crashes, you can just get out of your 401k. Matter of fact, they screw you so much with these 401ks. You call in the morning, the market's down 600, 700, 800 points. You can't get out to the end of the day, even if you can get a hold of somebody. But I'm going to give you one stock, one neat little stock. All you do is put a buy on it. And I'm going to show you what that is on Saturday. I'm going to show you on a chart how simple it is to identify when the market is falling apart. And we're seeing it now. As I said, look, interest rates are rising. They were rising in 1987. The federal deficits in 1987 were increasing. Hey, federal deficits are rising $100 billion a month right now, increasing $100 billion. Nobody's talking about it. Weaker dollar policy. Remember what happened, what Treasury Secretary Baker said in 1987. He was trying to get the dollar back down. He knew the dollar was killing exports, and it was killing his economy. He saw the market ready to crash. He had to get the trade deficit down. So he came out and said, I'm for a weak dollar. What did Mnuchin just say when he was out in Davos? We got to get the dollar down. How about the sentiment and expectations? Right before 1987, they were record levels. Today, the sentiment and expectations are at record levels. Everybody's just so excited about this market. It's going to keep going up. It's unbelievable. Margin calls are even worse now than in 1987. More people are borrowing money now to buy stocks than in 1987. And margins accelerates the stock market crash. Because when you get a call and say, look, you're down by $100,000, you got to write me a check for $100,000, I got to liquidate your stock. People say, well, liquidate my stock, and that's what takes the market, and that's what drives it down so fast, and you can't get out of the way. I'm going to show you how to get out of the way. You're going to be out of it before this happens. The same euphoric complacency that was in 1987 is now here. The same stuff.
And right now, the American economy, in a very broad-based way, is strong. More people going back to work. Household formation is
going back to work. They're going back to what kind of jobs? They're not going back to $25 an hour manufacturing jobs. They're going to $12 jobs, $18 jobs, $18 an hour jobs, if they're lucky. Most jobs are health service jobs. So 877-600-GANG, I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you is to, when all of a sudden you dodged a bullet or I helped you just a little, when you invest $70 in yourself, I'm asking you to reach back to St. Jude, to please donate to St. Jude. So I'm going to give you this webinar. You're going to have it for 2 weeks. It's archived. And if it benefits you, which I know it will, and you say, boy, this really helped me, I just want you to give money back to St. Jude's. That's all. I don't care if you give them $1. We have overvalued stocks. In 1987, not because of stock buybacks, in 1987, leading up to the crash, stocks were at valued 20% higher than they should have been. Not because of stock buybacks. Today, because of stock buybacks, we're overvalued 35 to 60%. So what made them overvalued in 1987? Not stock buybacks, but guess what? They had a new tax law. So mergers and acquisitions pushed up stock prices, just like stock buybacks today are pushing them up. Two different reasons, but the conclusion is the same. 87, their stocks overpriced by 20%. 2018, overpriced by 35 to 60%. Today, 2018, like 1987, we have a few stocks carried the entire market in 1987. The four horsemen, Microsoft, Intel, Cisco, Dell. Today, 2018, we have the FANG stocks, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google. Same setup. But nobody's going to talk about that on CNBC or Fox. Why would they? Their advertisers would pull their ads. If I was saying this right now on Fox, you'd see a big cane would come out, 12-foot cane they put around my neck and they pull me off the show. What are you, nuts? 877-600-GANG, call now. We have, as of now, 21 spots left. And that is the truth out of 75. 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Attention all listeners. As this bull market hits its 9th year up over 300% since 2009, why aren't you in this market making profits? On Saturday, May 12th, Phil Grandy and philsgang.com will host a powerful online stock market investing live webinar that you don't want to miss. In this webinar, you will sharpen your investing skills that focuses on technical charting and pattern recognition. Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang professional instructors will prepare you for a market correction. You'll learn how to spot stocks that are breaking out. Learn how to short stocks and learn how to identify buy and sell signals. All this for only $70. That's this Saturday, May 12th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. The Phil's Gang Online Investing Webinar, and it's archived for 2 weeks. Sign up today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Don't wait. Sign up today.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
I was so confused. I came out of that meeting and I was like, oh my God. It was overwhelming for me, the knowledge that you had to have in order to invest.
I really was kind of clueless. I didn't know what I wanted to invest in. I really didn't know anything about it.
You either had your choices between an aggressive investment, moderate, or conservative. There was nobody there managing my money. It was all up to me.
That's the 401k. These people, 401ks, they go to the meetings, they work for a company. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They just take any kind of mutual fund. Well, I'm going to make sure, just 3 hours, okay, I will identify what you have to look for when a market is ready to crash. Look, I've been on this earth 72 years. I've been in this market over 40 years. I designed my own chart for my own investing that gives me my buy and sell signals. I designed my own chart. I'm going to show you. I'm not just going to say, well, what chart does this, chart does it. No, I want to get to you to understand what makes a market crash so you see those red lights, those red flags. You are depending on these people on CNBC and Fox and Bloomberg's and the rest of them to give you red signals and red flags. They don't want to give them to you. They make money as long as you stay in the market. They never get paid on how much. They don't get paid based on what they got in returns for you. They get paid on how big the fund they grow. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to say, look, in 1987, we had a 10-year Treasury at 3.7%, a 10-year Treasury yield. And a 10-year Treasury yield is the most important economic indicator. Next is durable goods, but let's say with a 10-year yield. When it starts getting up that high, that is a killer. That is a killer. And that's where we are today. We're at 3%. The dollar, when that gets up very high, that's where we are today. It is a killer. We're worse now than the days leading up to the 1987 crash. From 1982 through 1987, the S&P 500 soared. We had this tight cluster. And then the market stopped. And you'll see on the chart what it looks like. I'm going to show you what happened 1982 to 1987, leading up to that crash. I'm going to point out and show you on a chart exactly what that chart looked like. And this is happening right now. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to educate you. And what happened in 1987 before it crashed, the cluster broke, and it looks just like today. Then their market dropped 8% in 1987. Then it rallied back up. But it couldn't get back to the top. It was 3% below the top. That's called a lower high. And they were out there telling everybody, oh, this is great, this is terrific, get it and buy, 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 buy. Really? I said sell short. And we were selling the market short back then. That's called a lower high. Well, guess what's going on today? The exact same thing. On January 26th, same thing happened. The market was at the peak, and it dropped down 12%. Remember in January? Now it's got a lower high, just like it had exact same lower high in 1987. We're 7% away from the top. In 1987, they were about 3.5% away from the top. Both 8 and 87, today, May 9, 2018, the exact same patterns. The treasuries, the exact same treasuries are skyrocketing. Inflation, exactly the same. It's scary. You know, the bottom line, they blamed the crash in 1987. They blamed it on the trade deficit. And they were right. And guess what's happening now? Our trade deficit, you hear Trump talk about it, then they had him stop talking about it. The trade deficit's on a run rate from $500 billion to $800 billion. In 1987, up to the crash, the same thing was happening. Their trade deficit was on a run rate that was not sustainable. And same thing happened, that's happening now. The interest rate that they had to pay on the national debt in 1987, it was $10 trillion. they had to pay an interest of 3.7%. Today we're at $21 trillion. We are paying 3%. We can't afford it because our economy, our debt is growing faster than our economy. Same thing that happened. A 10-year Treasury, I'm going to show you. I'll show you in this webinar. You'll have it for 2 weeks. How important watching a simple Treasury. Look, I didn't finish high school. I can do it. My chart will show you, and it will show you how the 10-year Treasury is so important. Because when a 10-year Treasury yield, or interest, same thing, when it starts going up like this, it eats into corporate profits. You're not going to hear that from Varney. Of course not. He's in Microsoft. You're not going to hear it from that other kid. He's in, not Kramer, some other, Payne, not getting from Charles Payne. I'm sure he's in Apple. But you're going to hear it from me. Higher short team. Think about this. There's two rates. There's the 10-year Treasury yield. That's what you pay on your mortgage. The mortgage on your house, the fixed rate mortgage on your house, is tied to 10-year Treasury yield. When that yield, that interest keeps going up, it eats into corporate profits. Then starts the short-term Fed rate. That affects your car payment. That affects your credit card, your student loan payment. That eats into the economy's growth. So you got one eating to corporate profits, which is the 10-year Treasury you have to watch, and you got the short-term Fed rate that eats into the economic growth of the country. I watch those like a hawk every day. And just like 1987, they're exactly the same thing is happening. I hope it doesn't happen. But I want my gang members to be prepared, and I prepare them every day. And for those who aren't gang members, invest $70 for heaven's sakes. And if you're not here on Saturday, that's fine. You got 2 weeks. This thing is archived. What's happening next is when that Federal Reserve starts seeing the long-term rates go up, the 10-year Treasury, they start raising their short-term rates. Guess what? They're doing it. Now all of a sudden you got your payments on your auto going up, credit cards, student loans, business loans, home improvement, all going up. But guess what? Wages aren't going up. That creates a market crash. And when you are having all these extra payments, that means the durable goods aren't going up. What's that mean? That means people don't have enough money to buy big-ticket items, big-screen TVs, appliances, vans, all these extra things that people only buy when they have extra money. But when the 10-year Treasury yield is going up, and then you got the short-term rates that are going up, then you can't buy durable goods. And every day we watch the durable goods, because when that durable goods orders go down and down and down every day, and that 10-year Treasury interest rate goes up, that's telling you a correction is coming. Whether it's a crash or not doesn't matter. It's telling you a correction is coming. Why would we be so lucky to think that the government would tell us the truth about what's coming? What's going on with the economy and the stock market? When the same government didn't tell us the truth about health care. So we're going to be lucky that they're going to tell us when to get out of the market? What are you, nuts? Deductibles so high we're getting nosebleeds? A family of four paying $18,000 a year in premiums, and he hasn't gotten a raise or overtime in 10 years? He has to pay the first $7,000 out of his pocket. The guy's making $55,000, $60,000 a year. Take away his taxes, he's down to about what, $48,000, $42,000, $18,000. Are you kidding? Is what he has to take out for insurance, just for premiums? That's why the market is getting ready to correct. 877-600-GANG. I don't even think I have 25 sites left. Call now. Save your site. It's archived for 2 weeks. It will
Want
help.
more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Attention all listeners. As this bull market hits its ninth year up over 300% since 2009, why aren't you in this market making profits? On Saturday, May 12th, Phil Grandy and philsgang.com will host a powerful online stock market investing live webinar that you don't want to miss. In this webinar, you will sharpen your investing skills that focuses on technical charting and pattern recognition. Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang professional instructors will prepare you for a market correction. You'll learn how to spot stocks that are breaking out, learn how to short stocks, and learn how to identify buy and sell signals. All this for only $70. That's this Saturday, May 12th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. The Phil's Gang Online Investing Webinar, and it's archived for 2 weeks. Sign up today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Don't wait. Sign up today.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Attention all listeners. As this bull market hits its ninth year up over 300% since 2009, why aren't you in this market making profits? On Saturday, May 12th, Phil Grandy and philsgang.com will host a powerful online stock market investing live webinar that you don't want to miss. In this webinar, you will sharpen your investing skills that focuses on technical charting and pattern recognition. Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang professional instructors will prepare you for a market correction. You'll learn how to spot stocks that are breaking out, learn how to short stocks, and learn how to identify buy and sell signals. All this for only $70. That's this Saturday, May 12th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. The Phil's Gang Online Investing Webinar, and it's archived for 2 weeks. Sign up today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Don't wait. Sign up today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know the president called the stock market spot on.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
And interest rates are on the rise. So join me for my special shorting webinar that's going to be held May 12th from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern. Just $70. Archived for 2 weeks. Register now. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You know, in 1994, they keep telling us how we got this big manufacturing renaissance. All this manufacturing is coming back. They're going to renegotiate with NAFTA. They're going to renegotiate the TPP. And they're going to slap China with tariffs. Really? In 1994, there were 3.5 million more Americans working in high-paying manufacturing jobs than in retail. You know what it is today? Just the opposite. We have 7.5 million people working in not just low-paying retail jobs, but you know what the biggest employer is? Health services, health care, health aides, people that go to, and help people, help seniors at home. That's what this country is. So what they've done is the owners, our owners who own the banks, are giving everybody credit cards, are giving everybody a car and finance it for 7 years so we can have an economy. But when people get up to their neck in debt, that's when corrections happen, because prices start to decelerate. We don't have inflation anymore. When people can't pay anymore because they're up to their neck because the banks were willing to send out them new credit cards every day, now they're up to their neck in debt. They got to start paying their debt back. Instead of prices inflating, we have prices deflate. People start dropping their prices, hoping that they can bring people into their stores. It doesn't work. People get laid off. Then after people get laid off, they go part-time. From part-time, they go to poverty, and then you go to a crash in the market or a correction. Even if we don't get a crash, you should at least know in a 401k. Shouldn't you know? There's 85 million of you in a 401k. Shouldn't you at least know? Invest in yourself. Invest $70 to know when that 401k is going to take a hit. Don't you want to know in advance, or do you want to be surprised again like in 1987? Do you want to be surprised again like in 2008? You're surprised both times. I wasn't. The people that I was with weren't. When everything is the same right now as it was in 87? Remember, the big thing that moved the stock market in 1987 was the new tax law they had, where they could take and for the first time do mergers and acquisitions like never before, and that stock market just flew. Well, that's not happening this time. Now we have a new tax law, but it's different. The tax law is, hey, take that money. You're going to take all that new money, that savings, and you're going to give it to wages. Oh, they never gave it to wages. They put it in their pocket, did stock buyback, so the stock prices would go up. So both in 87, when the market crashed, the average stock was 20% overpriced. Here we are, 2018, 31 years later? The average stock is overpriced between 35 and 60%. Our 10-year Treasury yield, which identifies when the market's going to crash, in 1987 was at 3.7%. We're paying 3.7% on a $10 trillion national debt that we have to borrow or print money to pay the interest, which is about $357 million a year, or billion a year in interest. Every quarter point interest rate goes up. That's another $25 billion we have to pay the government in interest on the national debt that we don't have, that we have to print. That's what happened in 1987, and now it's happening in 2018. So I'm not saying you're going to just sit there and go down 50, 60, 70%. But if it does, it does. You're prepared. Does it really matter if it goes down 10% or 50%? You got a 401k. Shouldn't you at least know? I would think so. If not, then what? If you don't care, then what the hell are you doing in a 401k? Oh, somebody's going to take you? Someone's going to call you? Oh, a financial advisor is going to call you and say he's looked on his charts and here's what he thinks?
What's a financial advisor?
That is a term that means almost nothing. It is somebody who might be a financial planner.
It's an idiot. That's who it is. How about fiduciary?
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Wait a minute. Where's the 401k guy? How come you're not including them? And then you got this dope.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day.
Yeah, and he's fine. He's fine. He's taking your money. He's stealing your money. 401ks is one of the biggest scams, skimming scams of all times. $250 million a day they skim. They burn and churn. Look, I can't guarantee you anything except one thing. You get a night that you can sleep. You can sleep at night knowing at least if you're going to get hit, if there's going to be a crash, you'll spot the signs on a simple watching the Treasury. What's wrong with watching the Treasury? How long does that take you? When you start seeing a 2-year Treasury heading up to the 10-year. If the 10-year Treasury is at 3, you see the 2-year Treasury is at 1. Then all of a sudden it's 1.5. Then it's at 2. Then it's at 2.5, and you're still 10. A 10-year Treasury is still 3, and a 2 years climbing up toward your 10-year. That means it's inverting. The 2 year is going to be higher than your 10-year. That means a recession is coming, and it's happened 7 times in a row. How much more do you need for proof? We lost more than 4.5 million manufacturing jobs since NAFTA. What's that got to do with the crash? A lot. Because what this country has done, our owners have screwed us. The owners, our banksters, have screwed us. They're willing to give you any kind of credit you need for your car, for your house, any way to get you into it to keep you buying, even though you don't have wages. They keep on lowering credit scores. They lower the rates so that you can get a car, get a house, get whatever you need. And they also know you're going to default. But does it really matter to them when they're charging interest on credit cards, 15, 18%? Or how about those stores, those credit card stores? That's a joke. Save 15% on a purchase of furniture. Don't pay in a year. Even worse, these annuities that you're buying where they say to you, oh, you never lose any money when the market goes down. Never lose any money when the market goes down. You always make money on the way up. That is a bold-faced lie. On the way back up, when the market goes back up 20, 30, 40, 200%, you're locked in. They're not going to give you more than 3 or 4%. How do you think they do that? Because they lock you into a limit. All you're doing is buying an insurance policy. They keep the difference. A lot of you people who bought these annuities with these incredible high commissions are getting screwed, because you're going to find out when the market starts going back up and you go, gee, I feel good. I didn't lose any money on the way down. Now I'm getting rich. The market's up 200%. You only got 6% or 5%. They keep the rest. How do you think they can guarantee? Look, all I can tell you is you are going to get value. When I started out on Monday, I had 75 openings. I have now, 21 or less than that. It's $70. I think it's a great investment. You'll have it the rest of your life. For the first time, somebody's going to explain to you simply, how do markets crash? What do you look for? And then when the market goes down, how can you make money with the market going down? Something simple, not complicated. You haven't got to go to Harvard or you haven't got to go to Yale. Just simple prescriptions so you can at least protect yourself a little bit. At least with your 401k, at least get out of the... You don't have to say, okay, I'm going to get out, but hedge it. Don't you want to at least hedge it? Even if the market corrects 15%, don't you want to hedge it? And people forget when the market goes down 10%, just say 10%, the market's got to go back up 20% to break even. If the market goes down 30%, the market's got to go up 60% to break you even. Do you really want to be in that position? What are you, nuts? So 877-600-GANG. I have people manning the phone. It's archived, as I said, for 2 weeks. You're going to get a lot out of it. You're going to learn how to spot on a chart when a market is in danger, or a stock. That's going to be a big help. You'll know just by looking at a chart for the first time, a simple chart, you'll know, hey, I better get out of this stock. Has anybody ever showed you that? No. I'm going to show you that. And then you're also going to learn simple things where you get red flags, like the 10-year Treasury yield. When do I bail out? 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG. I don't know how many left. Just call and they'll take care of you. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.